Hello, welcome back to another episode of Exploratech. Version 0.1.6 actually. I have updated the pack. Various mod updates, but not some scripting changes as well. I actually intend on having another version here soon with a bunch more items from Chocolate Quest and custom NPCs. There we go, that's the mod I was looking for. Added for all the items that they have that doesn't currently have a recipe. Oh god. I apologize for the cough. Thought it was going to be good. The coughing, probably not. So, just finished a stream earlier. We did a little bit of tech stuff here. I made a compact machine, which we'll see what that is about here in a moment. You have an Enderflux crystal and this quail-eating ducks block. Wait. Is it still that? By the way, that the wording in the parentheses actually changes randomly. It's kind of funny, but it's a QED. It's from Extra Utilities. It's required to make quite a few things. But we are using some Ender IO energy conduits. We also have a Ender IO alloy smelter. And if we take our personal shrinking device and right-click on this compact machine, we will enter another dimension with Winter's Grasp having started. Okay. Now this is a cube out in the middle of nowhere we're in a special dimension. In this cube you can do whatever you want. Power generation, automation of products, whatnot. And we are more or less inside that machine in the overworld. If we take a look at these sides here, we see the compact machine interface blocks right there, there, one down here, which this cable is going into, and one up above. This will be the outputs for power, fluids, gas, liquids, whatever, into the overworld on the correct side. So, like, if we wanted to use that south side, we could do so, but we'd have to pipe in whatever we want into that. So this cube is highly customizable. There's various degrees and sizes of these. I went for the diamond one only because of the giant one is 8 nether stars, and I don't think I have the gear for that. Speaking of gear, I have made a lot, or actually all of the Traveler's stuff. Traveler's gloves, goggles, vest, wings, boots, and belt. The gloves themselves don't have any inherent modification or ability to them, but applying some redstone lets you mine faster. So the goggles let you zoom and toggle night vision. Swift swim for the vest, high jump with the wings, so I can jump 2 blocks. And the boots allows you to step up 1 block. So like this, normally you wouldn't be able to step up without the boots. Okay, maybe you can. Regardless, let me actually just place that block of iron. Yeah, you see I'm walking up up that. Yeah, okay, that's Boots' job. So in this little cube, I have a single survivor's generator here. I'm actually going to. Well, I thought I had some coal blocks on me, or charcoal blocks rather, but apparently not. I'm more or less going to use this as a power cube here. I'll have to come up with a design later on, but this is what I'm using this for, the power generation. But let's go ahead and exit out of that world, and we end up back where we were. So at the bottom of that, I have the power conduit going to. That'll be outputting into this side here, which is going to feed our machine here. I also have this here, which doesn't visually connect to the cable, but according to the information from this, this actually requires RF to produce EF, Ender Flux, apparently. Yeah, see, the name change, Quantum Ender Device. Let's see, is there anything else new? Oh, I have added a Wayla harvestability mod, just so we can, what the heck? That is weird. Just so we can see what blocks take what tool and what mining level. It's easier that way in my opinion. Let's see, coal blocks, blocks of charcoal. Okay, good. My apologies for my throat, by the way. Normally isn't this bad, but don't know what it is. So something is not liking me right now. But we are going to put those in there and listen to the hum. Okay, that's enough of the hum. That's part of the reason I'm putting in a cube, by the way, because the volume levels of that is a bit ridiculous. But these blocks of charcoal will produce 800,000 RF at normally 5 RF per tick. But because the survivalist generator is actually the highest tier, it does that in a 64th of the time at a 64 times the RF rate. So that's why we're getting 320 RF per tick, and why the time is so minimal. But enough of that. We got the power going just fine. I wanted to work on some of the Mekanism machines and stuff like that, so we can actually start doing some later game stuff and energy storage and getting a digital miner up and running, which is a big requirement. However, for this, you need a metallurgic computer. I'm actually going to make multiple of these. So we are going to need multiple furnaces, multiple osmium ingots, multiple iron ingots, and multiple redstone. Let's see, any more iron on me? Just those 17 blocks? Okay. And osmium. There's one osmium ingot. And there's more blocks. Those work just fine. We also need furnaces, do we not? Pretty sure we do. Let's see, 4 of these, so I'm going to need 8 furnaces, or furnaces if you prefer. It doesn't really matter to me either way. And we are going to need to make some ingots out of those. By the way, Rithias is on the server. She is doing, I don't know what she's doing. She's been getting into Ars Magica 2, actually, which we'll get into at some point soon. But for the time being, I wanted to more or less get the machines up and running, just so we are able to use them instead of having to rely on the smelter for all our parts and whatnot. I am looking now for the energy conduit, which I thought I had a few extra pieces of. Not exactly sure where it is. Wait, we have pulsating iron, vibrant outlet. Oh, okay. The vibrant alloy is actually going to be very useful for us, which is good news. Did not know we had actually gotten any. And I'm still wondering where that cable is, where the energy conduit went off to. Where is it? I swear I had it a bit ago. Okay, I don't know where the conduit went. Conduit. Okay, so it's definitely not in that one. Since we may not be able to find it, I will grab some of this stuff. It's definitely not in that one. Okay, let's go ahead and make some more conduit, shall we? We're going to take these energetic alloy ingots and incorrectly place them out, and then we are going to put some binder or conduit binder around it, and there we go, we got more. That'll work just fine. That'll work just fine. Let's go ahead and connect these machines up, and we should be getting power to these. It does not appear that we are getting power to these. That is a bit unfortunate. Well, give me a moment to work on why that is. Be right back. Already, I figured out what the issue was. I came in here. This compact machine interface, if you look at Wayla, it says 10,000 out of 10,000 RF. I right-clicked on it, and surprisingly, it actually lets you set the auto-disabled, which disabled is what it is by default, importing and exporting. We are exporting power from this place. So I set that up and checked the machines in the overworld here, and they all have power now. thankfully. Though it doesn't actually show that this itself has power in it, which is kind of weird, but so be it. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, the metallurgic infusers now have power. So from there, we do need to make a... I know we will need a osmium compressor. We also need a enrichment chamber, which requires a couple things here. The basic control circuit should be cheap enough. It's just osmium ingots and redstone. But the reason I made 4 of those, by the way, is because one's going to be dedicated to coal, one's going to be dedicated to redstone, another one's dedicated to diamond, and one more for obsidian, which I believe covers nearly all of the recipes that we will be needing from the metallurgic infusers themselves, hopefully. So let's go ahead and grab some coal, some redstone, well, more redstone than what we have on us. Let's see, let's go ahead and also grab some obsidian. And, you know what, I'll just grab a few diamonds. A few. Not a whole lot. Just enough. So I think the first one's going to be coal, then redstone, then diamond, then obsidian is what I think I'll do the ordering of over here. That sounds like a Ventoraptor. So let's go ahead and put the coal in there. We got 260 carbon in there now. We need 2 of these, which is from osmium and redstone. And if we put redstone in this one, we get a bunch of redstone. So we need 2 of these, huh? All of the machines, by the way, from Mekanism make sound, which is very interesting. I do like them. I do like the fact that it makes sounds. It brings a life to the machine, if you ask me, instead of it just doing its action. Okay, so we got that, and now we need 4 steel ingots, which I don't have on me right this second. 4 steel ingots and a piece of osmium to make the steel casing. Oh hey, happen to have 4 steel ingots right there, perfect. Whatever's out there making that sound is honestly vastly annoying right now. Let's see, we need more redstone dust, I believe we did. Okay, so now we have the enrichment chamber. Okay, enrichment chamber has been placed down, but we need 1 more energy conduit over there. Alright, so the enrichment chamber will allow us to take this coal, the redstone, the diamond, and even the obsidian through particular means, which I don't know off the top of my head. It's somewhere around here. Maybe not. Recipes. Where are you? Where are you at? Here's the diamond one. These compressed versions of the item, by the way, they cannot be used in anything besides the metallurgic infusers, but they add 100 instead of 10 per piece, and it only takes 1 of them to get it, so it's a much more efficient means of doing it. Where is the obsidian? Oh, here it is. Compressed obsidian. We need refined obsidian dust from that, which is from compressed diamond, or diamond rather, and pulverized obsidian or obsidian dust. Obsidian dust, how do you make that? Enrichment? Ah, okay. Yeah, so you do that, get the dust, make it into the refined, and then put that in there again, and you'll get the compressed version. That is right. I almost forgot about that being a thing, but we have completely filled that one up. This can hold 1,000 units of the material type, by the way. Oh, sounds like Area's up there messing with the doors. And what is out there? What is even... The thing is just so annoying that I'm going to kill it. Where are you at, you annoying thing? Is that the machine that was making that sound? No, it can't be, because I heard flapping. That honestly sounds like a Ventoraptor? Okay. Yep, something exploded. Not sure what, but something did. Okay. So let's put the diamonds in. Let that deal with whatever it's doing. Maybe that wasn't a, maybe that wasn't a blah 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 Ventoraptor. There we go, that's the word I was looking for. Maybe that was a Renobra, or Remobra, or some sort of shadow mob from Mekanites that was out there somewhere, because I've never heard that sound before. Outside of like Ventoraptors and stuff in like in jungles and whatnot. So who knows? Who knows? Alright. We have 300 pieces of diamond material in there. That is perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and refine or enrich some obsidian. So what we are pretty much going for right this second, work in progress, is this machine that is right about, not there. This goes into it. This digital miner. It requires a lot of power. The items it requires aren't too expensive, but it's expensive enough. This essentially is a quarry that does not mine all the blocks. It's pretty awesome in that regard. But that is what we're working towards, and we actually need 2 of these illogical sorters right away. So we need 14 iron for that, and two more of those basic circuits. I believe we are also going to need... let's see, that's going to create enriched iron. Do I want that? I don't know if I need that off the top of my head. Let's see. Enriched iron can then be used to make steel dust. Okay, I see. No, that's not going to be necessary right this second. Alright, so we got that. Let's go and get more iron on our bar here, along with more redstone. In the meantime, we are probably going to need more diamond. So anything else from this that we need 2 pistons. Let's go ahead and head on up to make those. Do we have any cobblestone on us? We do. Wood we have in here. And now it's just the crafting of said piston. Just need 2 of those for now. And let's go ahead and turn all those back into ingots. Okay, so we got the 2 logical sorters. Now we need another basic control circuit. A robot, which is a bit more complicated. We need some refined obsidian ingots, a electric chest, which is steel, one of the basic control circuits, a couple chests, and a piece of glass. Another thing I'm going to do is make a crafting station to put down there so we can do some crafting without having to come all the way up here again. Alright. We are also going to make those 2 chests that we are going to need. There we go. Let's see, it was for the robot, the electric chest. So we need 5 steel for that. The energy tablets, what do we require? Gold and enriched alloys, which is iron in redstone. Let's go and grab some of this gold. I don't think we, well, we might need 1 additional machine, by the way, but we'll get to that in a moment. So there's 5. Let me go into that one. We needed a couple of these for that. Right. Is there anything else we need or can do right now? We need 1 of these, but that's going to take this machine, so we can't do that right this second. The atomic alloys are made from reinforced alloy with obsidian, which is made from enriched alloy, and that, which is made from that. So I'm actually going to put 4 iron ingots in there, and let us actually... Okay, so I guess I can find obsidian dust. Alright. Good. So we have the materials. It should be for a robot. Or, I'm sorry, not for the robot, for the electrical chest. Right? Got those. Oh, we don't have the steel yet. Nor do we have that basic control circuit. We are, I'm actually a bit ahead of myself here. Okay, so we got that. Now we can do that. There we go. That is all good. That is all good. These machines, by the way, can get very interesting sound combinations going. It's kind of fun to listen to. Kind of. I mean, obviously, definition of fun is going to change from person to person, but it's definitely interesting. These teleportation cores, what are you going to take? More atomic alloys, huh? Okay, well. Let me just go ahead and throw another 8 iron ingots into that one. Even if we accidentally make more of these enriched alloys than we really need, we will be using them for upgrades and some other stuff later on. So, us accidentally using that, getting too many won't be a problem because we'll be doing that a lot. Okay, so we got obsidian in there. Okay, reinforced alloy. We need atomic alloys. It's definitely is an interesting sound once you get them all together. It really is. Okay, so we got the steel dust. We are going to use this machine from Ender.io to turn those into steel ingots, 3 at a time. We will also be making the Elite Smelting Factory, which allows us to smelt, I think it's 7 things at once. If not, it's 9. But it'll get us through everything we need to do pretty quickly compared to the alloy smelter. We will still need the alloy smelter though, because it's the only way to get the vibrant ingots for this cable, which I prefer over the energy conduits from the thing with it. Oh, we do need an osmium compressor. That was the other machine I was talking about earlier, if we were going to need or not. I couldn't remember. So we do need an osmium compressor. I don't know where that machine is in NEI off the top of my head. So we are going to ask NEI to search for osmium compress, or comp. I guess should be able to pick it up, right? It does. So we need 2 of these advanced control circuits, which requires 2 of these enriched alloys and 2 of those. Let's see, so we also need 4 of those on top of the 4 we need for that, so that is a total of 8, plus we need additional 4 steel. Let's see, so there is that. There is the 8 for that. You know what, I'm actually going to hold off on those for now, since we do have 10 of them on us right this second. Let's go ahead and put in a couple of the osmium ingots in there just so we can get the control circuits here and upgrade them. Okay, so there is 1 of the advanced control circuits, and here is another one. Okay, those are good. Now we need to throw those in there. Okay, anything else here we can do at the moment? No, we are pretty much waiting on the steel to be made, but we can make those 2 buckets that are required. So there's 1. Go ahead and start getting these smelted up right away. which actually goes by pretty quick, by the way. The smelter actually does its job pretty well. We can actually upgrade that alloy smelter with a octadic capacitor, which will do its job even faster than what you see right now. It gets actually pretty ridiculous in speed. Not much else to really say about it besides actually having, well, actually, besides actually showing it happening. Okay, so we got, I think we have everything on us now. Yeah, we do. Okay, we got the osmium compressor. Let's go ahead and break that. Let's put the table over there. Why not? Seems like a good as place as any. Let's go ahead and take some of those. Alright, so what else were we needing? We're trying to make this robot. We needed to... Wrong key. If I could press the right keys, there we go. Thank you. We need to make 2 of these, which... Wait, we do need to make 2 of those, right? We do. Which is going to require some more of the refined obsidian dust and 2 osmium ingots. So let's go ahead and put 2 in there. And then the refined obsidian dust will have to be made. We got 3 atomic alloys, and the 4th one being made now. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and refine those through the metallurgic infuser. Infuser. Wrong term. And is there anything else besides those? We need the energy tablets. I think I have what it takes to make those. No, what am I missing now? I'm missing these 2 things. Okay. Let's go ahead and put those in there then. We got the atomic alloy. We got the refined obsidian dust, which we can throw in there. Oh wow, look at that. That actually looks really cool. Wow. I like that. Alright, so that's been finished right there. I actually like that. That actually looks pretty cool. We need to make a second one of these, which we do have now. Let's see. The next thing we need to make is another steel ingot, it looks like. I'm actually going to put in 8, just because I know we are going to need a bit more steel later on. There is one of them. And there is the second refined obsidian ingot. Alright. So we can get ahead and put this stuff in there, which we don't actually have everything of, do we? Oh, we do. We have the electric chest, we have those, we have the energy tablets. By the way, I cannot shift-click the question mark and NEI with this, simply because the energy tablets do not stack. Let's go ahead and just get 1 piece of steel out of that right this second, because that's all we need. Okay. Good to go, good to go. So, this digital miner is very overpowered, but it's not exactly the cheapest thing to get to. It's fairly cheap, in all honesty, but the teleportation cores and whatnot, requiring the diamonds, require you to actually get through the tiered system in this pack to some extent, which is where some of the challenge comes into play with this pack. While you can kind of bum rush the digital miner, if you don't know exactly what you're doing with Tinker's Construct and whatnot, it can take you a while before you actually get to that point. Alright, so let's see, we don't have any of the gold or the lapis on us, so let us head on up and grab the stuff. And today's episode, by the way, is probably going to be a bit long, just looking at the current time and when I started and whatnot. I hope you guys don't mind. Hope you guys actually enjoy. I do intend on recording maybe a bit with Eos soon. Eos, again, is the operator, or the purchaser of this server. Maybe not the operator. Kind of the operator in this particular case, but he is the one that had paid for the server, so I'll definitely see if I can't arrange maybe doing like a scouting mission or exploration thing with him at some point. I've been kind of wondering what's all the way down over here and whatnot, and I kind of want to scope out our land to a greater degree. Okay, so we got the teleportation cores. Next up, we need... what do we need? We need 2 of the atomic alloys and the basic control circuit. Okay. Let us go ahead and get 2 more of those going then. We'll wait for that to finish. Once those are finished, we can go ahead and throw in the Obsidian ingot and then take those and progress them to the next level. We shouldn't be too much longer before we can actually get the digital miner. Unfortunately, we'll not be able to get to experience its wonderfulness in this episode, just because of how long it's already been going on. But Mekanism, by the way, is a very fun mod. So is Ender.io. Well, I should say that back again. Ender.io is interesting. Mekanism is fun. The sounds and everything it offers is just great. I do love it, and there are quite a few options with the Mekanism machines to upgrade them. If we go to upgrades, we can see it supports speed and energy upgrades, which is cool. The speed upgrades make the machines run faster. The energy upgrades will allow the machine to hold more power at once, both of which can be very, very useful. Okay, let's see. We should have everything here. Let's see, the electrical sorter is this. Oh, we do not have another steel casing. That is where the steel dust comes into play that we made earlier. We also need the basic control circuit here. Alright, we just need to get the steel now to make that steel casing, and we will have a digital miner, which will mine all of the ores for us. All of the ores for us. All of the ores for us. I'm going to make a secondary crafting station down here. Just so I don't have to worry about it. That's 3. There we go. Okay, I got the steel casing and ta-da, digital miner. We will get to place this though. Let's go ahead and place it. This is what the digital miner looks like. It looks cool. But that'll be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll have to check out this beast next time. Until then, take it easy.